It's the Maryland High School All-Stars versus the High School All-Stars from Pennsylvania. Once again, welcome to Chocolate Town, USA, everybody. Hi, I'm Chris Fowler. We are proud to bring you this Big 33 All-Star High School football game as a special presentation of Scholastic Sports America. We hope it'll be the first in a series of high school events we can bring you as part of our expanding coverage of high school sports. The folks in Pennsylvania like to call this Big 33 game the Super Bowl of high school football, and for good reason. The game has a tremendous history. In each Super Bowl, at least one alumnus of this Big 33 game has played. 220 players have come out of here and gone on to NFL stardom. 126 college All-Americans played in this football game. Names like Marino and Montana and Dorsett. Some of the players you see tonight are sure to go on to that kind of stardom. To tell you more about tonight's game, I'll toss it up to the Skybox and Harry Donahue and George Paterno. Gentlemen.
Thanks, Chris. Good evening, everybody. Harry Donahue along with George Paterno, and welcome to Hershey Park Stadium tonight. The 33 best high school football players from the state of Pennsylvania meet the 33 best high school players from the state of Maryland. George has been up here in Hershey for the past week, getting used to each other, also getting used to some new rules that will be in effect for tonight's game.
Well, Harry, because of the short time to prepare, they had to put some restrictions. Now, in the offensive rule, any team behind by 9 or more points may receive the kickoff if they desire to do so.
And, of course, not only does the offense have that thing to consider, but also each team has to throw at least 20 passes. So we'll see a lot of the offensive passing attack.
And that will put some pressure on the defense for sure. Each player must play at least 15 plays. The basic defense is a 5-2-4, but the strong side linebacker and the tight end cannot get in pass coverage, so they'll only rush 4 or 5 people. There's 4 man-to-man coverage with a free safety, tough on the secondary.
And we've heard from Chris about the great players who have been in this game in the past. Tonight we have some good ones as well. From Maryland, we have their wide receiver, Robert Jackson, and his high school quarterback, Eric Nichols from Gaithersburg High. They threw together 14 touchdown passes, 53 receptions for Robert Jackson.
Well, in this type of a game, that would give Maryland a little bit of an edge in a passing game because it's going to be all man-to-man coverage, and you'll have linebackers covering backs coming out of the backfield.
Pennsylvania has one of the top defensive players last season in Mark Spingler.
Well, Mark Spindler is a USA best defensive player in the country, and that's pretty hard to do.
All right, and we have a host of other great players here in the Big 33 game tonight. We'll be back with tonight's opening kickoff in just a moment.